going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time for another daily race on Gran Turismo Sports. So looks like this is going to be able to have the last day for this week. So this might get better to be able to have something good for tomorrow. So looks like time to be able to get ready for a Group 3 race on Interlagos. So right now, good thing that this might get everything started for the next race with a magical ride, that this might get everything prepared. So I'll be able to have to use for the Alfa Romeo 4C Group 3 with a Winx Club library since I raced it on the Dragon Trail. So this is going to be the second race attempt that this is definitely might be very good, and well, always going to have to keep believing in the magic for the show. So this is going to be able to keep everything for good support that this might goes in. Well, in only a few days since until Sunday, so this is going to be quite very excellent that this is going to be able to get a better chance. So if I could probably able to take a lot of good improvement fast run, that this might goes faster, and everything is going to be able to get better to do it. So let's go and get ready to be prepared, and now let's take that hot lap to get everything started out. So it might get better if things that this might be able to go in. So very good that this is going to be able to take everything to holding on for. But this time a different racing outfit that this might get everything changed up on it. So this might get everything very efficient, that this is definitely might be able to go well. Now looks like this is going to be able to have to take an 8-minute time until, well, luckily 9 minutes, that this is going to be able to take the practice that this might get everything started. Now here we go, take the hot lap, and then let's show Interlagos racetrack to show the magic to be able to take on for. But this is going to get everything better to be able to stay strong and stay improved, and then this is going to be able to take a lot more better ways to be able to go for. I hope that this is going to be quite very good for having a good clean race, or a mistake race that if we might be able to learn to be careful to overcome it. So the only opinion that we have to choose is the good clean race if anything is possible. But well, luckily this is going to be able to take a little bit further away that this might be able to keep coming through for. Now I hope that this is going to be able to take a good mid-engine Group 3 race car, what definitely might be able to get a good chance to be able to go for. Now I hope that this is going to be able to take plenty of much more acceleration to be able to have full well control. If anything else that this might be able to stay on, that could be giving a little bit struggle if we must be careful not to make full contact on front and rear, and also the side as well. That could also occur the penalty if we must be very careful that this is going to be able to take a lot more better ways to go there. Now I hope that this is going to be able to work faster and work harder to get there, but luckily that this might be quite very impossible, that this is definitely might need to have a lot of more training to do. Okay, let's go for a center lap, and then let's go and take the hot lap, that this might get everything I need. That might get everything pretty worked hard to be able to take inside turns, but luckily stabilities is definitely might be very rough if we have to be able to be very cautious. I hope this is definitely might be quite coming well to be able to do it, but this might get everything to be able to stay on it. Alright, let's go in and then take some apex, that this might be able to do a little bit further ways to get there. Alright, that should do it. That should do it, that this might be able to going in and then goes better, and this is going to be able to take plenty of maintained struggle, that this is going to be able to hold on. Well, I hope that this is going to be able to have the whole thing all over again. That could be giving a little bit tough moments, since I just definitely used 2 Autodromo World Tour libraries with team victory on it. Is the Audi R8 and the Mercedes AMG GT3. Well, I hope this is definitely might be able to get everything better to keep up on it. That might get everything better for our Winx Club library, that this might be able to take the chance to master the Interlagos track that this will might get everything going. Okay, looks like same lap before, time to go again, and this time this is going to be able to have a 1 second gap distance without spinning out a bit. That will might get everything occurred, that this will might need to have a lot of hard work to get everything improved. So even if possible that maybe I should probably able to take the time trial before starting the daily race, that this might be needed to go on, or well, maybe this will might do better if anything else is possible to be able to take the practice. Okay, take that turn. This is going to be able to stay on it. Okay, stay on it, and then this is going to be giving the good gap distance that this will might comes well. Gonna have to take this. Okay, so close, giving a little bit close range check on the distance that this is definitely might be able to go in. Literally that this will might get very tougher, that if we must be able to overcome it. Now let's see if this will might get everything full stretch, and then this is going to be able to take it in. Take that full oversteer to the advantage, that this will might get a lot more speed to be able to get better. Okay, definitely near close enough, and this is definitely might be able to get. Okay, almost. Just gonna have to go for a new lap, and then this will might get everything for having a gap distance range check that this will might go on. Okay, coming in, and looks like this is getting a little bit further. Make that braking point. That's better. Now, this may takes a lot of hard work that this will might get there. If anything else is might be possible to be able to take it, it is going to be quite very difficult if we must be able to learn to be much very cautious, if we must be able to take a lot more clean corners if we can. That could be pretty hard, that this is going to get very roughly if we might be able to survive this race, that this is going to be able to take the chance to go there. Okay, going in, getting a little bit short amount of the gap distance to be coming in up ahead. That could be quite very slightly, that this will might get everything termed. Okay, just gonna have that brake balance to be adjusted, and then this will might get everything checked to be able to switch back to the radar. Well, I hope this is gonna be able to get better, but this is gonna be might need to have a lot more terms to be able to go on for. Okay, looks like time for a new lap. Now, looks like this is going to be able to take plenty of turns, that this will might be able to get there. Alright, 0.3 seconds that this is definitely might coming on for. So it will might be able to get a very good, better chance to have a new lap record. I hope this will might comes in for having a one magic moment, that this is definitely might be able to keep up on it. Okay, stay on it. Take that inside track that this will might goes in. Well, here comes coming back onto the double hairpin. This is definitely might need to be able to keep going in and then stay on it. Perfect. Just the way it was, and now this is going to be able to take a little bit concentration, but better have to make sure don't take too much aggressive. Just gonna have to make sure this will might putting a spell on the suspension and the brakes, that this will might need to be able to stay maintained on the balance, that this will might be able to get in. Well, just giving a little bit handling effect, that this will might need to be able to take control of the Group 3 race car. That will be very challenging, that if we must be able to take. Ha! Looks like this is going to get better and ever, and then same time as always, but this is going to be able to take a little bit ways to be able to keep up on it. Okay, just gonna make sure, if anything else, try not to do anything too much aggressive pressure, that this might be able to hold on. Well, pretty good guess that this is definitely might be able to go in. Alright, looks like this is going to be able to take a 5-lap practice, so just gonna have to pause for a moment, so I'll just have to wait to be prepared for our match. Just wait until this one might get prepared. Very complicated because we didn't try to keep up to beat the new fast improved time for only 1 minute and 30 seconds, so it is going to be quite possible, if we must, to be able to learn to overcome the Interlagos track, that if we might be able to do it. So let's see how it happens, and this is going to be quite better that this is going to be able to keep going on for. So, well, luckily that this is definitely might be able to take a lot of few technical corners like the hairpins by 2 times the amount, that this is going to be able to take a lot more skills if we might be able to get. Alright, everybody is in. If they really see what my Winx Club library is coming out on the pits, and now let the magic to be commenced, to be prepared. Okay, NRT stands for Nomad Racing Team. Very good sign. Alright, here we go. Let's take that warm up, and then this is going to be able to get a good chance to be able to keep up on it. But it is going to be quite very possible if we have to be able to use the double cones, if we can. That will be the main cue that this is definitely might be able to stay safe, to stay improved. That could be quite very challenging, that if we might be able to get a single cone before taking on this corner, just the way I'm just trying to be able to perform it. That could be quite very tricky, that this is definitely might be able to get. Alright, warm up is all done, and now looks like this is going to be able to get started for the race. Now, let's see how this might turn out well. And this is definitely might be able to have a good race. Nothing else to have any trouble going on. Okay, everybody is setting up on the formation until this might get ready for a rolling start. This is going to be able to get everything ready for one very good race for only a single Winx Club library to be able to take the challenge on Interlagos. Now, I hope that this is definitely might be quite giving me only surprising to be able to go once again. And here we go, rolling start is on the way. That could be able to take a lot more chances to be able to go there. Let's see how this will work very perfectly, and then let's do it. Let's take 5 laps of racing in Interlagos until this might get better. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to take that first turn. It's going to be going in, just trying to maintain to be able to stay in control. But it is going to be very challenging if we have to be able to keep up. Very professional ways, and looks like this is going to be able to take a lot more pressure to be able to keep holding on for it. And looks like a penalty mark is on the red. Better have to watch out, and then... Okay. Note to self, never slam a Winx library during the challenge in the Group 3 race that this is going to be quite coming in for. Alright, so looks like 15th place is definitely might be coming in last place. But I hope that this is going to be able to take a little bit much more ways to be able to be very careful. Because I mean, something else is up to their tricks that this is definitely might be giving us a hard pressure that this might giving us a catching up to do. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to take a little bit of time to go, and then to stay on it, and then just going to have to keep it on hold. Well, I know this is going to get very complicated because that could be a one hard race that if we might be able to get. Okay, I hope this is going to be able to take a lot more ways to be able to keep up on it. Okay, second lap. Gonna brace. Alright, looks like three of them are about to be forced into the penalty line going in to proceed, and this is definitely might be able to get better. Tap the penalty line, will form a spell, and then let the other mistaken drivers will slow down and continue on. Alright, looks like this is going to get better and ever to be able to press on until this will might get everything straightened up. Okay, just stay put, and looks like he just brought the golden Audi R8 LMS in the track. Very shiny effect and very cool. Alright, just gonna watch the gap distance from behind. It is definitely an important strategy tip that this is definitely might be able to keep coming. So, looks like this is going to be quite very usual that this is definitely might be very humiliated moment. So, well, just going to have to be able to keep believing in, folks. Just give it one good magical draft to be able to get in, and then let's see this will might work. Come on, just going to have to do it. Third lap goes on the halfway. This will might make it through. Okay, just gonna make sure, just keep it calm, and then this is definitely might be able to go in. I hope you Group 3 racers in this section has definitely might saw me with using the Alfa Romeo 4C with a Winx Club library on it. That could be able to take a lot more turns to be able to get in. Well, I bet they're just trying to be able to keep up on the focus. Okay, just gonna wait for the signal to be able to go in. Nope, just gonna stay on the inside. Just don't want to have this one all over again. Okay, looks like one of them has the penalty mark on the red. Okay, just let it proceed and re-accelerate again. Well, this is going to get pretty tougher if we had to be able to have to take a lot more better communication ways to get there. So, looks like this is going to be able to take a good look on the far distance on the view. Looks like he has 1 second penalty, and this is going to be giving a good eyes view check that this one might be able to get. Alright, looks like entering onto the fourth lap. Looks like I'm about to be running out of options soon, so this is going to get tough, worse, and better that this is definitely might be able to going in. Oh man. Just giving a little bit time to do it. Well, this might be able to take a little bit chance to be able to catch up on it. So, just gonna have to take 1 second for the opponent, and then I'll be able to get everything proceed to go on. Okay, looks like this is gonna get very better and struggle to be able to keep holding on for it. I hope that this is gonna be a better race, since I definitely did pretty well on Dragon Trail. Well, luckily, hope this will might need to have a replay for some pictures that this will might be needed to get there. Okay, so coming in, just gonna have to take the inside, and then this will might stay on hold. Okay, looks like this is gonna get pretty triggered up on it. Okay, just trying to make sure to overtake this. Well, unfortunately, that might be the top of the ladder, that this is definitely complicated for it. Hang on. One Winx Club Gr.3 coming in to overtake. This is going to get pretty tougher to be able to catch up on it. Okay, take that turn. Gonna keep doing this, and then this saw me with a pink library coming past, and now this is going to be surprising that this is definitely might be able to spread the word. Alright, 12th place, that this is definitely might be coming out a bit. Well, I hope that this is definitely might be able to take plenty more time to do some patient work, that this will might go there. Okay, 0.5 seconds. Take a good look. That could get pretty tough enough that this is definitely might be the mistake, or I mean the tricks, of course. Well, guess there might be trapped by the way, and well, doesn't matter right now. Just gonna have to keep continuing on for this race, and then this will might get everything better. All right, looks like this is gonna be going in, and then take that inside turn. Just gonna have to take one more stretch, and then this is gonna be a race over. So it is definitely might need to have a very good ways to be able to fix the problem for it. Well, it is gonna be able to have to take some time until, if anything else is comfortable to take this race, we should probably be able to wait for next week that this is gonna get better. Okay, looks like definitely took the finish line and finally made it at last. Well, that could be quite very harder to be able to get there. So that was so close that this will might be able to reach up on 11th place. That will be an 11th place for me. Well, definitely I could probably be able to keep up and try harder to be able to have to get this race board. Just gonna be able to have to keep going, and then this will might take some time or take a lot more practice if we can. So that was a very better race, and also that was a one good cover surprise that this is definitely might be able to have a one good racing progress that this will might be needed for. Well, of course, that you guys have already saw me with a Winx Club racing gear. That is definitely might be a magical surprise. Alright, get some good earnings that this one might goes better, and then looks like daily workout is have already complete. Now, that was definitely might be a good race, that this is definitely might be good. Thank you this. All this for the one good magical Winx library that this will might keep up on it. So, just gonna have to say, no problem this. All the magical work for... Just gonna have to say something very good positive. Alright, message sent in, and now they just definitely read this one, because that could be quite very good. Everything is quite very surprised that this is definitely might be work for it. Yep, other GT players in this section, and this is definitely might be surprised that this is definitely might be able to keep up, that this is definitely might be able to take the chance for. But the moment it's come out, have already seen, and this is definitely might be able to say LOL. Alright, looks like it's time for a daily workout complete to receive which vehicle should I get for today. And now, let's see which vehicle is the Toyota 2000 GT. Very classic. Now, this is going to be good for use as a Gran Turismo 2 race modification. So this will be added into the garage, that this will might get everything going. Well, I know this is going to be a one surprise after the race, that this is definitely might be able to have a one surprising message for it. So, well, that's the second time in the race in sport mode. Thanks to the Alfa Romeo 4C Group 3 with a Winx Club library, and this is going to be able to take a magical work that this will might be able to do the trick. But that looping might be quite possible if someone could probably able to do a Winx character library. That would be quite very excellent, that this will might get everything to support the magic. But we always believe with the Winx, they always have one good magic to be able to save the magic dimension, of course. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thank you for watching. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up a 100 subscriber goal. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads if you like. And the links in the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sports. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing. Stay cool.